I skip myself today. You got a fast song, I wanna skip it anyway. Might as well skip. Might as well skip. Go on and skip. Might as well skip. Alright, welcome to another episode of the Skippables podcast. This is a show where we listen to the world's best bands and we find their worst songs. I'm your host, Gio Chopatazi, and I am back with my co-host, Josh Lopez. What's up, Josh?
Ha ha hee hee, ha ha ho, everybody. Hi, welcome.
Nice, hi. And of course, the professionals with us, as always, Leon Cortez. What's up, Leon?
Hello, I am the pro, and I'm ready to go.
Nice. It's like, I'm ready to win, I'm here for the show.
Yeah, dude,
I'm ready to go.
That was a great execution.
It's a new year, you know. I'm just here to succeed.
New year, new Leon,
yeah,
new pro.
Yeah.
With a new hairstyle.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's longer.
It's just
every time
growing.
you see it's a new
back
hairstyle.
beautifully.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
vacation.
Thank you. I'm my thing is, you know, if it goes, at least I went one last hurrah.
Yeah. I get a lot of jealous people with my long hair. They
Yeah.
look at me and they're like, you bastard. You know, like my coworker today was like, I wish I could do your hair like you do it. And like you see like the ovals in his like receding hairline.
What's
like,
this guy's hairstyle?
He's doing his best. Is the best I can say.
Boy,
You know.
shouts out to you, dude.
Yeah. Shout out.
Hats are cool.
It's a genetic thing. I think like I think my grandfather had like really heavy good hair. And the Latin roots in us, that's a beneficial thing.
Your mother's side or your father's side?
I think it's mother's.
Well, both are fine. Lucky for me.
My mother's side is he's bald.
Yeah, I mean you're used to wearing hats, so I think you're fine.
Yeah, I know, and I don't. I shave my head constantly, so I'm not really worried. I think I have okay head. I have okay head.
You have okay head.
I have an okay head. I have an okay head.
It's a good shape. Yeah.
So, like, full. I'll do it fucking gracefully, I'll shave that shit, and I'll look fine. You
look fine. I've seen you with bald
but I got facial hair, so, so it's cool.
Face.
So I got facial hair, so I just swap it, trick people.
Yeah.
Have the hair on my face instead of my head.
I mean, you do have the full beard. Yeah. I don't. I can't do it. Yeah. So I have to stick with my long hair. But we're not talking about hair.
Yeah, we're done talking about hair.
Really weird.
Yeah.
What the hell is that about?
Let me do a really great segue. You know who has a lot of hair? Gorillaz.
Whoa,
that's
they're
right.
Covered.
They're covered in hair. And the person that brought Gorillaz to the table is our special guest, Rian Reyes, comedian, podcaster extraordinaire, TikToker. Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
How's it going?
I'm doing good. Yeah, doing great.
So you chose the Gorillaz. The Gorillaz is a band that we're all really well aware of. They've been really popular. But why? Why the Gorillaz?
I mean, it was just like a band I knew a lot about. I got into them like when I was younger, mostly because of my family would go to bowling a lot when I was a kid. They'd have like bowling birthday parties, and then after a while, we like subscribed to the Covina bowling alley.
R.I.P.
Yeah, dude.
R.I.P.
Yeah, they got bought by Brunswick.
Big Brunswick heads.
Yeah.
Gentrifying these fucking neighborhoods.
And they sold it. Fuckers. Damn, okay, so like what song, I guess like Clint Eastwood was like the hit?
That was the thing, was like they would always play Clint Eastwood during Cosmic Bowling. And over time they would change out songs, to try to be more like up with what kids were listening to. But literally the entire like 10, 12 years that we would go there, no matter what, at Cosmic Bowling, they'd start off with Clint Eastwood.
Dude,
the same playlist.
That guy was ahead, dude. He was a big Gorillaz fan.
Yeah.
They only had one burned CD back then.
That's usually how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think Clint Eastwood was like their first big hit, right? So like that's where everyone's entry point is going to be, right? Leon, Josh?
Yeah. Like Clint Eastwood was pretty huge, and it was like I was a kid seeing a cartoon band be spooky in the music video. They're in a graveyard.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was like, cool. Hit me right at the perfect time to see a cartoon band.
Spooky cartoon band, for sure.
I was in Mexico the first time I heard it.
No way.
I used to spend my summers out there. Cool. And I had MTV. So we get like MTV, you get music videos, and that one would come on. but like sometimes you get music videos from like songs that got just big in like Europe.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is a fucking Europe song, right? And then I came back to the States and I was like, oh shit, they listen to this here. Yeah. So that's how I got it. That's a
No way.
You're like, this is just some Mexican fad. Like, I'll never see this in America.
There'd be like some songs and stuff from like the UK and like artists you'd hear from the UK that'd get played on MTV, but they wouldn't get played on like MTV in the States.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah,
on MTV
totally.
Mexico, like it was just like, damn, a lot of it is just the groove, you know, more than anything. It's like English, but it's like more than the groove. So like it'd be that, and like that's what I thought that band was, like just like another one of those kind of bands. But it was like, oh, it's actually monkeys.
You're telling me monkeys made this music?
I mean, okay, so like real quick, do you think they chose the Gorillaz as an homage to the Monkees?
I guess in a way, like the way they kind of have like the bands all like different characters and stuff.
Yeah, it's like they're not a real band, you know?
I remember reading
That's
something
hilarious.
about it. It comes from I forget how do you pronounce the word, but it comes from the Spanish word for gorilla, and it was like something about a reference to guerrilla warfare.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was the whole point of guerrilla warfare is it's very like improvised. It's a lot of
Oh.
you design your tactics around like your surrounding environment,
Right.
which I feel like matches the vibe. He kind of worked with what he had at the beginning and kind of built from there.
Mm-hmm. He's like used to. I think like the early demos are on like a 4-track.
Yeah.
recorder, like the very early stuff.
I wonder what that sounds
Yeah,
like.
I bet you sounds good.
Yeah, because it's just like one dude probably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this band goes into like different phases, I think, right? Like they have different eras, even with the cartoons, right? Like the
Yeah, that was like the coolest thing. That's one of the reasons I was super into them is the cartoons tell a story through their music videos,
right.
and they like age in real time.
Is that like
Sorta.
consistent throughout the entire discography? Like, are all of the music videos some point just within?
Yeah,
like they're
yeah,
telling a
yeah.
whole story.
I
They all
think so.
tell the whole story. I think there is a split between Plastic Beach and Humans, only because he had like written a story but then never made the music video for it. And then when he started a different album, he just rewrote like what happens after that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's very like, I mean, it's a collaborative project just from the very like invention. Because I don't know
Yeah.
the name of the artist who does all of the work, all of the cartoon stuff.
Yeah.
Probably should have prepared.
That's okay,
Yeah, I
you
don't know.
No, I don't, I've like heard his name like 3 times today, and I
Yeah.
still don't remember.
Yeah.
Same creator as Tank Girl.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're homies with the Powerpuff
Craig McCracken.
guy. You know his name.
Yeah.
It sounds like a DJ name, like a morning
Craig
DJ.
McCracken.
Yeah.
What's cracking with McCracken?
Right?
Crab Shack. Craig McCracken's Crab Shack.
Crack Shack.
McCracken Shack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just real quick. I mean, I listened to Demon Days when I was younger, like middle school, maybe. I guess
Yeah.
sometime around that time. And so like. You know, I think Dare was like a big hit too
Yeah.
when I was in middle school, and I remember really liking that.
Yeah, that's
so
a good
like,
one.
I don't know, like when I was younger, this was like they're a huge band, like they're
Mm-hmm.
international, like just they're super huge, and also they're like he's an English guy that created it, so they're not like an American.
There was
Right.
a festival that they threw called Demon Days in LA like a couple of years ago. So,
Whoa.
and that's honestly probably the album I grew up listening to more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, even though like Clint Eastwood I had that CD and stuff, but like I don't know, I just was really into that one more. I think that hit me more when I was into music, like you know, like 5th, 6th grade when
Right.
you're like actually branching out and
discovering
Yeah.
stuff, you know.
For me, Demon Days and like the original, the titular Gorillaz album were like nostalgic listens.
Mm-hmm.
When I got super into them, I was mostly listening to Plastic Beach.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
What
I
about
don't
you,
know.
Leon?
I just whatever ever came on the radio, dude.
yeah. This guy never listened to.
That I changed
Yeah,
it away
touch 'em.
from.
Yeah.
Throw on some K-Day.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so like you're not like
Care
like
well,
I'd say maybe Ryan is probably the only like fan of the Gorillaz.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm an okay fan. I'm a fan. I'm not a big fan, but I would go see Gorillaz like if I had the opportunity.
Okay, so you're a fan.
Yeah, you're a fan.
Yeah.
And
I would.
there are bands that I love that I would not pay a ticket to go see.
That's you though. That's you. Yeah, you're odd like that.
But
I'm odd. I'm not like other guys.
But
dude.
like also it's like the performance of a like virtual band, you know, like I'm gonna butcher the name, Hatsune Miku.
Oh, Hatsune Miku, yeah.
Hatsune Miku.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
It's cool. I don't know. And then like I think I read something about the lore where like there's even like the writing in part of like the live band and how that the cartoons resent the live band for getting popular because they're able to play the songs live, you know?
That's
that
cool.
came from that's when they were touring America. The whole bit about it was the actual Gorillaz spent the entire tour locked in a closet.
Yeah.
And the live band like betrayed them so they could be on stage.
Yeah. So that's good. Like
I
it's
decided
fun.
to stay completely away from the lore. I didn't even look anything into it.
Really?
Can you imagine being fucking
I don't like
Schoolboy
that.
Q and then Damon Albarn's like, but like you locked us up and 2D is in the closet. He's like, I don't give a fuck.
Like, give me the check.
Yeah.
I don't like any of that part. I it's interesting. It's just a weird take on band that to have this whole story and cartoon and it's a fake band. That's like, why do I need to read all into this to listen to the music? You know, I feel like you have to.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You honestly like if I didn't, I would have probably hated this experience.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, like because it does kind of contextualize things and it makes things more interesting because like when it's just a bunch of albums together like side by side, you start to see like how little of it is like coherent, you know, and like the one thing that is coherent is the lore and is the backstory and like. And it kind of sucks that it's not really in their music either. Like they don't like they're not like, hey, it's me, Murdoch, and I'm out here doing. You know, like the only time it really happens is like maybe like when a rapper is rapping, like Del the Funky Homo Sapien on the first album, kind of talks about like ghosts in his mind and shit.
Yeah.
But like not really many other like points to like the story in their songs, other than maybe like them talking about Plastic Beach, like, hey, we're on
it's
Plastic
mostly
Beach.
in the music videos, but there is sort of a piece of that where I think it's in the Humans album that technically in the lore of the story, the Humans album doesn't exist. It's 3 different albums that Noodles, 2D, and Murdoch made separately.
Okay. That's why it's fucking 21 tracks long.
Yeah,
Dude,
pretty
somebody
much.
check on my boy Albarn. He's got so many split personalities,
Yeah.
you know? He's like, I'm Noodle, don't come
Yeah.
in, we're recording.
James
I'm working with
McAvoy over
Noodle.
here, dude.
Murdoch.
Split.
Oh, God. Filth, too.
Yeah.
It's funny though because it's ironically like the story part is really the only reason that I was like a fan of the band as a whole.
Yeah, maybe I gotta get in. I gotta check
You
it out
have
then.
that you missed
Well,
out.
it's more of like how I consume music generally is I'll find songs I like and I'll just remember those songs. I don't really follow whole bands or whole people, with like a few exceptions. Like I was a really big Weezer fan in high school, but kind of fell out of that.
What?
Fucking Weezer, man. The
Yeah.
Weezer creeps forever.
Hello. You came to the right garage,
Yeah, dude.
man. In my garage.
Yeah. Like,
Weezer is safe. This is a safe space for Weezer.
Yeah, so like with a few small exceptions, generally I don't follow bands, and this was like the reason I got into the Gorillaz was I found out that literally someone just mentioned it to me, and I like went on I have ADHD, so I do this thing called hyperfocus where I'm just like once something interests me, it's the only thing I think about. So for like an entire 2 months, I was just watching all of the music videos back to back to find
Yeah.
stories.
What a time to be alive, though. Like the internet that you can just.
Yeah.
I know. And okay, so like now, so you've watched all the music videos. I don't think I did.
I haven't watched all of them. I did have my little brother was a bigger Gorillaz fan growing up. He had this like DVD that was like them chilling, and it was called Phase 1 Celebrity Takedown, and it's like all the music videos from the first album, like visuals that they used at concerts, and then like shorts of them like hanging out.
Right.
And like
That's
doing
cool.
stuff. They all
Okay.
like lived in a house and stuff, you know. But I think like because it's such an ambitious idea in the first place, like you guys were saying, like the only way there's any longevity to it is if he builds a whole world and like wants people to follow the lore as well.
Yeah. I don't know. Like it's to me, it kind of reminds me of like, and this might be a reach, but like kind of like an Adventure Time thing, where it's like it's catchy and poppy to the masses as like, oh, it's a fun pop song, oh, it's a nice cartoon, but then like you get into the actual like lore of it, and you're like, oh, like there's like like a nuclear holocaust or something.
Right.
You know, like there's demons and like CIA agents and fucking pirates and giant whales and robots and like this the lore of the Gorillaz is like truly insane.
That's like the funny thing of that description is you can't tell if you're talking about the Gorillaz or Adventure Time.
Yeah, I was like, what has nuclear holocaust? The Gorillaz or Adventure Time?
Both.
Yeah, probably both. Yeah.
The funny thing about this is just a side note. It has nothing to do with music, but the funny thing about the Adventure Time is originally they were just supposed to be complete nonsense every episode.
Okay.
It was like and then I think a fan came up with the theory that like what if they were just the side effect of a post-nuclear apocalypse, and I think the writers just built off of that and built this entire underground story that became the later seasons.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Hey, good idea, kid.
Hey, I hope that kid got paid.
Kill
man.
that kid.
I know
Destroy
Pendleton
him.
Ward kind of left Adventure Time while all of that was happening in the
Right.
story. So maybe, yeah.
Oh,
There's like,
man.
this is not. They're just happy.
Yeah.
They're candy people.
Yeah.
They're having fun.
It's not mutated people.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Pendleton, get the fuck out of here. We
Yeah,
got this
so-
new guy.
You definitely missed out, Leon.
I don't.
Definitely.
Do you
missed
not
out.
like the style of the cartoon? Like, are you
I just
a
don't.
big?
I don't know.
You don't like an animation?
You're just not. I mean, are you like a music video?
I'm a grown ass man.
guy?
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Jeez.
But boom, what's up? The music. I don't know. I haven't seen any of the music videos. Like, I mean, at one point in like 2002, all music videos stopped.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, as far as like being shown on TV, for sure. Like you
Yeah.
have to find them now. That's the thing. Like you have to be a fan to like get the content. With all of the bands we're listening to, like Animal Collective released an album, I would not have known had I like not been actively listening to Animal Collective. You know, and like
Yeah.
same with what is the Song Machine, whatever, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
Right.
that came out like a couple years ago.
Yeah, 20.
Volume 1 or something. So like there's gonna be a volume 2.
Why
Yeah.
isn't there a Gorillaz Adult Swim show?
Yeah.
They were actually talking about it.
Really?
Because
Damn, I should have been in that room.
there's a Powerpuff Girl crossover in the band's lore where Murdoch goes to prison, so they need a new bassist, and Noodles happens to be friends with Ace, who's the leader of the Gangrene Gang from Powerpuff Girls.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You don't like a crossover, Leon?
It's like the
I don't know what's going on, dude. Like, I know Powerpuff Girls. I have no idea who the Gangrene Girls is.
Gang-
It was that gang of like they all had New York accents and their leader
Yeah.
had like a
They're
toothpick.
Supreme.
I just
Green
thought they had
faced.
gangrene and they were nasty.
Yeah.
That was
like,
literally
that's cool.
they had a
Dirty.
skin condition and they did like petty theft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
They're like
were
the
like
outsiders.
like a Newsies gang.
We're stealing to, get a dermatologist.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like that whole lore, you missed out, but I think that other than like the lore, the
Right.
music itself, I think we're going to have to start like judging it on its own merits. You can't be
Right.
like, "Oh, I like this song, but like
Yeah.
the lore saves it." It's like,
There's
no, like
there's
the
tons of
song is-
music. You don't need any lore.
Exactly.
Definitely, like I would say that's the only reason I don't like D-side. Or
Right.
I dislike D-side despite the lore. Like it adds to it, but I was like I don't really like this.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the songs aren't good. Yeah. So I mean, that's all of our intros into Gorillaz.
Yeah. Should we get started with the quiz?
Let's get into the
Let's do
quiz.
it, guys. All right. So I try to get these. We'll see what happens because these questions are mostly lore based.
Oh,
Fuck.
get fucked, Leon.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay. Number one. What does Gorillaz frontman? It's so hard to say. What does Gorillaz frontman 2D's nickname stand for? A. To dance. B. Two dimensional. Or C. Too dense.
It's
Ever
too,
be-
it's too dense, I believe.
B.
Yeah, I think it's also going to be too dense.
It's too dense. There was two separate accidents where 2D like popped his eyes or like something like that.
Friday Night
So-
Lights, dude.
Yeah. So
He got hit by a car twice.
yeah. Acme style.
That's what makes
Yeah.
his eyes black. Is just like dents in his head.
Yeah.
So,
Huh.
number two. Yeah, you taking notes here? You're gonna enjoy the music more. All right. Number two. According to the 2002 behind the scenes DVD Phase 1 Celebrity Takedown, what exotic animal does drummer Russell have as a pet? A. An electric eel. B. Octopus. Or C. Vampire bat.
Eel.
I think
Eel.
I'm only saying this because I think I've seen the fan art. I think it's an octopus.
Guys, it was an eel.
Yes.
It was an eel.
Geo rises to the top.
I can't remember exactly what happens, but Murdoch like kills his eel because he was
Oh,
like annoying
I saw
him.
the
He's like,
animated cartoon about it too.
Yeah.
They wrote it. They made a short about it. He like shoves him down a garbage disposal.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then Russell comes in and he's like, Murdoch, where my eel? Where's my eel? He gets all mad.
That's fucked up.
Dude, Murdoch's
Yeah,
the
he killed him.
worst.
Yeah. I would quit the band.
Yeah.
Find yourself a drum machine.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
They
Number
do
3.
for a minute
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
in the lore.
Yeah.
Number 3. Why did Gorillaz' first guitarist and singer 2D's ex-girlfriend, Paula Crackers, leave the band? A, because the members all saw Noodle was a prodigy. B, she had an affair with bassist Murdoch. C, she got accepted to her dream college.
Is B.
B. It just sounds too juicy.
C. It has to be C, dude.
It's B, dude.
Ah.
2D simping. He's like, all right, Murdoch.
Yeah.
We still in the band, right? See you at practice.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Ryan and Gio, you guys. Oh no, Ryan.
We're all tied, dude. Oh yeah. So we're all tied right now.
I got one wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
All tied, baby.
Okay.
Even Stevens.
This is tough since we're technically supposed to be like eons above you, Leon, and you don't know anything about the lore.
He ends up with Leo. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just a good test taker.
Yeah. Yeah, you really are, dude. Good guesser.
All right. Number. What is this for?
I think all three. It's funny because I think all three of your answers have been B.
Leon Scantron. Like back in the day, just be all straight down.
Eyes roll back and I just
Yeah.
just like filling in holes, dude.
Possessed like Russell.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4. I don't know where we are, guys. I didn't number these. Gorillaz is infamous for collaborating with tons of artists. However, which of the following artists has not worked with the group? A, R&B legend Bobby Womack. B, actor-comedian Matt Berry. Or C, pop star The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
I think I'm also gonna go with The Weeknd.
I'm gonna go with B.
Matt Berry.
Yeah.
Guys, it was... Sorry, I'm putting this in. It was The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Have not worked with The
Wow.
Weeknd, but I can totally see that.
coming in.
Is he getting old in the universe of the Powerpuff Girls where he meets the Gorillaz?
Yeah. I mean, okay, so Matt Berry. Who the hell's Matt Berry?
He's the second
He's,
boss in IT Crowd. He's like the guy who talks like this.
Father.
You got me, dude.
He was on. He's the British one on What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me see.
He also played a dolphin in the latest SpongeBob movie, which I thought was stupid.
He's hilarious.
He's like interdimensional dolphin with superpowers. It's the dumbest cameo.
Okay.
Yeah.
No?
No, I don't know this
IT
man.
Crowd, you guys don't watch
Yeah.
it?
Don't know
It's
this
so
man.
good.
Next question, please.
He looks
Snuff
like
box?
Santa if he had like all black hair.
Oh, he would be a dope Santa.
Looks like
a raunchy Santa.
Bad Santa.
Yeah, dude.
What's it called? Home Improvement guy.
Oh shit, Al
Al?
Borland.
Al Borland,
Yeah.
dude.
Richard Karn.
That guy.
Yeah, I don't know why I know his name.
What the
I
fuck? You know his name,
He used to
Giovanni?
do the Family Feud.
Let me see your Google
Yeah.
searches,
He
dude.
did,
Let
yeah.
me see your Google searches, dude.
With flannel shirts.
Yeah.
All right, next question, guys. Before making it big as a musician in the band Blur, what performative endeavor did Damon Albarn attempt to start a career as? A, a mime. B, a magician. C, a theater actor.
I'm gonna go A.
I'm gonna go with A too.
Mime sounds fucking wild.
The theater.
It just sounds like a thing he'd do.
Guys, he was a mime. He was trapped up in that invisible box,
Oh my god.
begging in those London streets.
Wow.
So he's so good at imagining people that aren't there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
My fans.
And he didn't make it as a mime?
Yeah.
That talented?
Why didn't he do it? Yeah, she just stuck with it, dude.
The glass ceiling on the mime business is fucked up,
It's a
dude.
dying business, man.
Yeah.
All right, next question. How was Gorillaz' album The Fall predominantly recorded? A, in a private studio in the English countryside using a reel-to-reel. B, on the road during tour using an iPad. Or C, in a German hotel room on an Alienware gaming laptop.
B.
I feel
Yeah.
like C seems more realistic, but I'm gonna go with B.
I'm also going to go with B.
B, guys, it's B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that was like a selling point. He's like, I was
Really?
out in my tour bus and I started wanking around on Yo Apple, and like he talked about it, and it's like he used regular GarageBand and shit.
Yeah, because that sounded like it sounded the flattest of all albums.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like,
It sounds like some shit like you can just do on the laptop. You're recording straight into it.
Yeah. Not even an Alienware.
Yeah.
It's even worse.
Yeah. I thought I'd throw in a petty detail.
Yeah.
And throw you guys off. Yeah. All right, guys. Last question. How old was guitarist Noodle when she joined Gorillaz? A16, B11, or C13?
11.
16.
And what did you say, Ryan?
11.
She was 13. 13.
Damn.
Guys.
So who won?
That is... Oh, Ryan, you got it. That's
Nice.
5, and Leon and Gio both had 4.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
Do you guys want to do the tiebreaker question just for fun?
Just for fun, but we
Let's
already
do
know
it.
Ryan won.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Well,
Let's do it.
factoid.
Factoid, hit me up.
Yeah. And I'll just rephrase it. I thought it was cool that they sampled Day of the Dead in M1A1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The movie?
Yeah, the hello! That's from the opening sequence of Day of the Dead.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay.
And a good factoid. I wouldn't have known
I
that.
don't know that either.
Yeah. Damn.
Could have got us on that.
I know, I should have just moved it up.
Damn, good quiz. Ryan, I mean, you are the, actual fan, so congrats to you.
Yeah.
The fanship's not going to tear you down for this. But let's take a little break, and we'll come back and do the awards.
Let's do it.
All right, we're back. Great break.
Yeah.
We're-
Tired. I
we're-
gotta wake up.
Yeah, ready to get into the awards. The skippable awards, we call them the skippies. It's going to be we're running the gamut here. It's going to be some good songs, some bad songs. We found a lot of them that are pretty okay. I think they're definitely a singles band,
Yeah.
right? Like they definitely have like good singles, but when it comes to their albums, there's a little left to be
They got
loved.
some
They're not very good.
some deep cuts like speckled in throughout most albums. I won't say all.
Yeah. So let's get into the skippable awards. This is the first award we give out. This is the Elizabeth Fraser Award, aka the most unintelligible vocal line, and this is what you hear the person saying, and it could be like what you interpret them saying is something different, or it's just gibberish. So who wants to go first? Leon?
I'll start it off. I want to go with Dare.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. The song bangs. Do you have a time for that?
Just like the intro, it's fine.
All right, cool.
I just gotta hear the Dare.
Coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. It's there. It's there.
Cool. Yeah, I always thought it was just a Cockney there.
It's there.
It's there.
The
But
funny
it's
is, like,
there.
I thought the same thing. You hear the whole song, and it feels like that's how they're using the word.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just there instead of dare. Because there's 2 other lines where they say dare, but it sounds like they're
Yeah,
saying there.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's there. I never thought of that.
I thought it was just super Cockney, and I'm like, damn, this guy is...
I had actually heard a story about that, where the guy who's like the feature was like listening to the soundtrack, like to the song, as he was gonna like improvise over it, and he was saying, "Churn me up, like churn me up, churn me up, churn me up." It's there, like and then they just like left it, and then they just called it "It's Dare" because
You just make that shit up, Gio?
I swear to God, I heard this.
Damn, they had him in the studio for 10
Yeah.
seconds. He's
No,
like,
fucking,
all right,
I'm
volume's
not,
good.
I'm not a little
Imagine
kid. You
though-
can just make shit up
I
to,
swear.
right?
Imagine
I
he
was a
doesn't
child.
know that though. Like they recorded a whole other verse that just never got used.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, guys,
He's so
why are you making fun of me?
self-conscious
Yeah. It was saying it's there. I saw a video of them playing that live, and dude was fucking wasted, and he was like, "It's
Yeah,
so good."
I saw that same video. It's there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Ugh. Yeah, good one. That's a classic. Demon Days has a lot of those. Mine's also off that. Do you mind if I go next?
Do it
I was gonna say, I think I picked the same one as
Oh yeah, you picked
yeah.
there as well. Perfect.
for the same reason.
for the same reason.
Yes. All right. Cool. Perfect. All right. So mine is off the same album. It's Dirty Harry. And there's a part where the dude is rapping, and it's ever since I was a kid. He says the word like it's the reason why I flipped your Isuzu, and I always heard him say the word Azusa. Flipped your Azusa, and I was just like, he knows about me. He knows about my life. So let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Dude, you might as well give your address away. You know, like.
Oh, I don't
you
live
just
in
tell
Isuzu.
everybody, like.
Not me.
Pressure. Seems like everybody's out to test until they see you break. You can't conceal the hate that consumes you. I'm the reason why you flip your Azusa. Chill with your old lady.
I'm the reason why you flipped your Azusa.
Damn, flipped a whole city?
Yeah.
Made a profit.
So I heard that when I was a kid, and like I refused to believe he says Isuzu. You don't say Isuzu, Asuza.
What's a Suzu?
I'm sorry, dude. It's time to grow up, dog.
Yeah, it's some kind of like either like a motorcycle or car or something.
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
yeah.
Izuzu, it's like a
A recreational vehicle.
Yeah.
I pass on the
there used
specifics
to
on
be
that.
cars, dude. Izuzus. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an old
Didn't last,
Japanese car company.
Yeah.
They're still around, but they do motorcycles, not cars.
Yeah. So that's mine. What about you, Josh?
I did Punk off of the first album at 107. It sounds like he's saying Dad should have given us up. So it sounds like he says Dad should have given us up, and I like looked it up after I like heard that. He's saying telling to Miguel I love her. What the fuck?
What?
You want to talk about crazy Cockney, dude?
What?
Play it one more time.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll play a little earlier.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
I love her.
What the
Love her.
fuck?
Love her.
Play it again. I can't hear that.
Telling to Miguel I love her.
Telling to Miguel I love her.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
One more time.
One more time. Jesus.
All right, I heard it.
Crazy.
What a fucked up lyric. What does
Yeah.
that mean?
The Cockney accent, my guy.
Yeah.
He's got a friend Miguel, and he's like, dude, I really like her. I love her.
Yeah, I love her. Damn, that was a good one.
Oh,
that was a
that's
very
good.
good one. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a couple other ones that I could give to this one, but it just might be the accent barrier. We just might not be from,
True.
from England and not
From
understand.
Cockney.
Yeah.
From
Cockney land. But yeah, so I mean, those are good Elizabeth Frasers, not bad songs. We're gonna get into our favorite song. The next award is the Top Bop Award. So this goes to a song that you find to be the best in your opinion. Doesn't have to be the number one hit, although sometimes it is, and it can be, and it's fine.
Yeah. Ryan, do you want to go?
Well, I wanted to go after yours because I wanted to say something about yours.
Okay.
Okay.
I think everybody knows what mine is.
What's yours?
Clint Eastwood?
No. Melancholy Hill. On a Melancholy Hill.
On Melancholy Hill.
On Melancholy Hill.
One of their
On Melancholy. It's
biggest
fucking hard to
hits.
say, man.
So, do you have time for that?
It's just anyway.
The intro, dude. The intro,
Intro.
man.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get
Give
me.
him that intro.
Yeah. Here we go.
That's such a really just well produced fucking song.
Yeah,
dude.
it is. Do they play that at graduations?
Do they really?
I said,
the
do
vitamin
they?
C.
I don't
They
know.
got it. And then the
Yeah. As we go on,
Yeah.
we remember.
They
I
played
just
it at
like
my
that.
graduation. Actually.
They played that song
They
at
did
your graduation?
during
Yeah.
the
Nice.
the before the ceremony when people are just arriving. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be the last time.
Yeah, it's whimsical.
Whoa.
It's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
whimsy.
Whimsical,
I
yeah.
feel like his lazy Cockney voice fits okay with this song.
Yeah, it's a very chill song.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the thing, is that he's a talented musician. He could do pop songs. He could write for people and make like, corny radio hits. But he does choose to like stay with this weirdo like
Yeah.
project that he's been with since the 90s.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's not bad. He like there are some songs that are like straight up like really fun and really good.
Yeah.
What's
so
your
I
top
wanted to go first because I almost picked that for mine because when the song first came out, that was like the only thing I listened to.
Mm-hmm.
But a month or two ago, I was re-listening to the first album and I found "Rock the House."
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's been like my favorite song since then.
Yeah, Rock
and
the
it's
House
a
is
song that I feel like has a vibe that like matches. You could put that song in any of the albums. Oh shit! And I feel like it would still work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't remember that
Okay.
song. So
It's up the first
It's a
one.
good one.
Do you have a time for that or just any time?
Just anytime, yeah.
All right, cool. I'll just hit up at 30 seconds. Here we go.
Salsa, funka, bluesa, any groove to make you move, cause taking you to another landscape is my mandate. I'm highly animated, even though I'm decomposing. So if your feet is frozen, I'ma die to see you open. See rhyme and the DJ spin, I want y'all to just get down. Now while the MC rhyming and the DJ cutting, I want y'all to just get down.
Hell yeah, dude.
So Nico,
My dog liked it.
my thing is like, I enjoy the songs where he's not singing and he's just produced it. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many good hit like beats and production wise, they're so good.
So you like the collabs?
Yeah. There's just like so much that I like about that song. Like I like the vibe
Interesting.
of it, you know, remixing an old like funk or soul song.
Yeah.
You know, and it's also like not to bring back the lore again, but if you watch the music video, that happens right after Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
The story is like they're pulling up to their new recording studio.
Yeah.
And
They're, like,
Clint
in the
Eastwood
car.
is when they get into a fight outside the studio. This song is when they get into the building.
Okay. Yeah, and that one has Del, the funky Homo sapien,
Yeah.
rapping on it, and he's like on the first album,
Yeah.
and like check out Deltron 3030 or like any of his like personal rap
Fake as fuck.
songs.
Such a good song.
He's like he's good. Like Damon knows how to pick good people to collaborate
Right.
with, and
Yeah.
like the more Gorillaz got popular, the more people they were able to bring in with like huge fucking names.
I think at some point he just got like, who the fuck can we get?
Yeah. And just started
Yeah.
asking, like,
'Cause
Raw
at the-
Dog asking, like, fucking, like, Robert Smith. And he's like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, like fucking
What?
Lou Reed. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. The balls to ask Lou Reed, you know, like, good for
Yeah.
him. Good for him, at least in that respect.
I
That,
do like how he introduces the idea because it's like it's not just that they're collabing. It's not like friends of the bands. The first two albums, it's because Russell, the drummer, is possessed by.
Yeah,
all
possessed
of
by
these-
Deltron, yeah.
Yeah.
His story is he was friends with all of them, and they all got killed in a drive-by. And so now they possess his body.
Yeah.
Damn.
There's a part where he gets exercised and Russell's just Russell after a while, right? And he becomes like a giant or some shit.
Oh yeah, that's Plastic Beach.
Yeah.
The theory is that he consumed so much toxic pollution that it mutated him into a giant.
Like Godzilla, dude.
I like how I could have sworn I heard a story where Del said that all of his stuff when he recorded with Damon Albarn was like mostly improvised, like they just posted up for a day or two, and then like when Gorillaz blew up, he was like, "Oh shit!" Like okay,
Yeah.
check, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Uh-huh.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Hopefully got that check. Did you do your top up yet,
Oh,
Josh?
no, I have El Mañana at 2:03.
Saw that day, lost my mind. Lord, I cried. Maybe in time you'll
Yeah, just like Moody Groover. I've like driven, like I remember driving upstate to see my grandma like younger and like listening to that. So I don't know, good one.
Sounds like a very Flying Lotus-y kind of Najibis hip hop thing going on.
Yeah, I love that like organ or the synth that comes with the do 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 do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Radiohead or something.
A little
That's
bit.
around that same time too.
Yeah, it's got that
Yeah.
Radiohead kind of thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song. I like that one. Okay, so mine is "We Got the Power." It's just like this song is so upbeat and fun, and I feel like I got the power with it when I listen to this song. So check it out. And this is off of Humans.
And I'm working here before, just you and I. Don't try to rescue me, I need to be rescued.
he can just like write like a good fun song every now and then.
Yeah.
And
I like
like it's so short. That song's like 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Like it's perfect.
It definitely feels like the song for like a Mercedes commercial.
Yeah.
They-
The power to save.
they-
I
fucked
thought
up.
this was like a fucking Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah.
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 They fucked up by not having that sample. I got the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Should
they-
have like thrown that
Hey,
in at
there's some
least
shit.
once.
There's some shit you can't afford, you know.
Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, I don't know. As like a song, it may not be like the most like complex or like deep or whatever from their songs,
Right.
but in like the doldrums of Humans, like how long it is, like I was like, oh man, like this song is really grabbing my attention, and like compared to all the other songs that I listened to, like the hits, I was like, this song is just so much more joyous, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I like it. That's why it's my favorite.
It's a
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, it's a fucking vibe, dude. Good for them. Good for Damon for putting this one out.
Yeah.
And like, there's like a really cool like woman vocalist who's like doing like spoken word before that, and like as everything's building up, and like it's also very well done.
What's
so
it? Who's singing this song?
it's called "We Got the Power,"
Is this the one with
featuring Jenny Beth.
Oh, I thought it was the one with Grace.
No, not Grace
Oh, yeah,
Jones.
yeah.
That one, that one's not on my list, but that one has like she's like, I want to take you for a ride, and that reminded me of like the Marvel vs. Capcom theme song.
Oh yeah. Take it for a ride.
Yeah. But okay, so that's our top bops. We're going into the Morrissey Award,
Controversial award.
aka yeah, the most controversial political or social take that they ever made. As a cartoon band, it's tough because it's like, you know, do you blame Murdoch for being a criminal that betrays his friends, and you know, is that a Morrissey Award? I don't know.
Yeah, true. Yeah, if these were real people,
Yeah.
we'd be calling them out. Like
Yeah.
2D's eyes are fucked up because Murdoch was
Yeah,
driving.
exactly.
Murdoch was driving that night.
2D probably wasn't wearing a seatbelt. You
Yeah,
gotta pull out the
exactly.
window, so
Why is your guitarist 13?
yeah. So okay, but that's not our awards. What is our awards? Let's go around the table and find out.
I'll go first. Keep in mind, we're all Americans here. We live with a little something called the Second Amendment. And in the year 2022, the idea of kids with guns is
Yeah.
terrifying.
I picked the same song.
Oh no way! Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Kids with guns.
It's a hot topic. You know, kids with guns does not fly nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Ban that song in the States.
Do you have time for that?
Do I? 133.
belong. Cause kids with guns, easy does it, they got something to say. And they're turning us into monsters, turning us into fire, turning us into monsters.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrifying. No. They're turning us into fire?
Yeah, turn us into monsters.
No. That's terrifying.
No, I'll pass.
I like that song though.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I like the keyboard on it. Good synthesizer.
Yeah.
I had picked that song, but mostly because it sounds like. Did you guys ever see Flight of the Conchords?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It sounds like the song that they're parodying when they write Inner City Pressure.
Oh
Where it's
my
like a
God.
dude who has nothing, like no actual knowledge of what it's like in
Yeah,
inner
yeah,
cities
yeah.
is trying to write a song about it.
About being tough, yeah.
Kids with guns. I don't know. Kids
It
with
sounds
guns.
like what's the other one? Pumped Up Kicks.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah,
10
yeah,
years
yeah.
early.
Oh, holy
Yes.
shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, trip out.
Okay, that's a good one. So both of you guys went.
Yeah.
Leon, you want to go?
We all. I guess it's not a given, but some kind of nature. I'm gonna go after fucking Lou Reed, dude.
Oh man.
You know, like Metallica. Fool me once, and the shame on me.
Lulu.
Lulu, you
I
know,
can
do this
forgive.
too. I'm like, why do you do this, Lou? You know, I looked it up. I was like, maybe it was near his death. Like, it was close to him dying. He wasn't all there. His marbles weren't there.
Yeah.
This is 2010. He died in 2012.
So he could have been.
I'm pretty sure. I
could have
got the
been
right.
coherent,
Don't
I
don't
think
quote
you're
me
right.
on that.
I
Yeah,
think you're right.
yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Why
died
didn't
in-
we see it coming?
Yeah.
So like, why did you do that, dude? Why, Lou? Why?
And and he's not even British enough to like, he's not British, so like,
Yeah,
there's
he's
no
not British
like,
at all.
why would he respect Damon Albarn?
Wait, so your Morrissey award is that they
It's
worked
to
with
Lou.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
to Lou.
oh, giving it to Lou.
I'm giving it to Lou.
for working with Gorillaz, basically.
Yeah, like
He went in there with
no,
Murdoch.
but like just this song is just like it's just like what the fuck? Like what? I'm like why?
Yeah.
Like why?
Where'd you come from?
A lot of the features feel shoehorned in. Like it's like, hey, I'm gonna hit up so and so, and I'll think of a song when I have that studio time with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like the whole thing just feels weird. He's singing a song with the old guy, Like it's like Lou has no idea what the fuck's going on. Lou doesn't know these things are monkey cartoons, Like
Yeah, he just wanted the studio time.
who wanted the check? Let's be honest.
Yeah, probably.
That makes me wonder, like, what other artists didn't realize that they were like Elton John.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
know who the Gorillaz are.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's all about his paper. Though.
Snoop
He'll
Dogg
take
knows,
anything.
though.
Yeah.
That
He'll
dude's
take
done it,
anything.
I think, 3 times. He
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah.
He knows
Yeah.
it's cartoon.
Bobby Womack,
Yeah,
that guy, I think he knew what he was doing.
yeah, I know.
I mean, I think he's like, I'm a big fan of yours. I love to work with you, Bobby. And Bobby's like, yeah, sure. Like,
Yeah, but you think
that's
they
fine.
understand like the idea of what's going on?
I don't think so.
do you think he emailed with like and signed it 2D?
Yeah. Who's?
Yeah.
Why is Murdoch signing my
Signed the Gorillaz.
Yeah.
Just anywhere in the song, it's just like really
Okay.
bums me out.
All right, I'll just pick like the part of the beginning. Here we go.
Some kind of gold, some kind of majesty, some chemical load. Some kind of metal made up from glue, some kind of plastic I could wrap around you. You need to eat man-mades, they wear.
Somebody I saw a comment was just like, "Why does he just talk?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's just Lou Reed."
Who do you think wrote the lyrics?
Oh, definitely not Lou.
Yeah, no. Lou would probably be more funny about it.
He's like reading it for the first time. He's like
He's
on
flipping
his
the
phone.
page. Yeah,
Yeah.
you texted it to me, right? Yeah.
Oh
The
my
glasses
God.
are really low,
Gotta get my readers out.
Bigger
Reed.
glass.
My Lou reader. Holy shit.
That should have been something he jumped on, dude. Started selling fucking reader glasses. My Lou
Holy
readers.
shit!
That's
Damn.
really good.
That is really good.
Or
Okay.
like when instrument reads.
Oh yeah.
God.
Fuck, Lou. We
All
could have made you a lot of money.
reads.
We could have gave you these ideas, and you wouldn't have to be doing songs like this and albums like Lulu.
Still be alive, dude.
We could have had a sunglasses line.
Sunglasses Hut.
Definitely on the vibe that he had like nothing else going on. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll do it.
I mean, I don't. Maybe he's respectable. Maybe Damon, is just like a really
Yeah.
convincing guy. Like, I don't know.
100% he's a music.
But he's
nerd.
like infamously like a dickhead. Lou Reed's infamously like, I don't want to work with anything, kind of like just an asshole. And like, I don't understand how he did Metallica and like.
The later years are they're difficult, dude. You make decisions that maybe your younger self wouldn't. Maybe people don't ask as much, and so if a big band is like, oh shit, like they have 1 million people listening every day to their songs, like might as
From
well.
fucking like from Bowie to fucking Hetfield, like
Yeah.
like it's fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Okay, so mine also goes to another collaborator. This goes to Bobby Womack, the
Oh
Morrissey
wow!
Award.
Wow.
And it's because I don't know who is paying Bobby to shill for Phoenix, Arizona, but I've been to Phoenix, Arizona, and it's not a great place. No offense to everybody who lives there, but it's not a paradise the way that Bobby says it in the song. So the song's called Bobby in Phoenix. It's off The Fall, and it's just like him talking about like, when I go to Phoenix, it's so nice. It's like, no, it's not, dude. Like, you're lying
No,
to
it's
people.
not. It's terrible.
You're lying, Bobby, and you're getting paid to lie. So let me just put in a random part of the song. It's just a commercial for Phoenix.
You hate Phoenix so much, dude.
I really did not.
You were
like
just
going.
there in like one day that was extremely
It was
hot.
so hot.
I don't really know a
Yeah.
lot of people that like Phoenix. Arizona in general.
I like parts of Arizona, but it was just like
The
it was
border.
150. Yeah, leaving Arizona was my favorite part.
Dude,
you know what-
Arizona's the only place where I saw gas station tamales.
Whoa.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I've been there in March.
Yeah,
I've been there in March and it rules, and I've also been there for spring training, so that's like way cooler. That's
Okay,
like,
yeah.
yeah, you need to
But
go.
that's
there.
like an event. Like you're going for spring training and stuff. Versus
Yeah, but I
being
was there
at
for
the-
work and I just went to games after. Like,
Oh,
but it's
no.
just like the weather was just so dope in March in Arizona. It's like 75 and like sunny and like clear.
Okay. I mean, there are people who live there. Shout outs.
Just give it one more shot, dude.
Shout outs to people who live there. Bobby, maybe you convince me. Well, not me. You convince Leon for sure.
It's definitely going to be uninhabitable in like 10 years, but you know.
Yeah. All right, so just random part in Bobby and Phoenix.
Let's talk about Phoenix. It's got a way of helping you to breathe a little better.
You just get off your plane and you're going down the escalator and
Yeah.
this was playing, dude. I see lines of Phoenix.
Yeah.
It's like the song "Walking in Memphis," like,
Starring Tom Hanks.
"Walking in Memphis." I don't know. Like songs about cities.
Whoa.
They're just commercials.
Hot take.
They're all commercials.
LA Woman is not a commercial for LA, dude.
Well,
But it's
that's
called L.A. Woman, not
Yeah.
L.A. Well, that one's called
Bobby and Phoenix. So I guess
That's how he feels. You know, I'm not gonna yuck his
To each
Phoenix
their
yum.
own. Hey,
Yeah.
Sit on it.
I just know that he has his lines, his pockets lined with big Phoenix dollar bills.
Yeah.
A lot of topaz jewelry.
Yeah.
You just covered, you got rings and everything.
Okay, so is that all the Morrissey Awards?
I believe so.
Hell yeah. All right, we're going on to the Are We Human or Are We Dancer Award. This goes to the incomprehensible lyrics, and this is the written word. So this is what Damon or any one of the people that are collaborating on any one of their songs says. So you can really shoot this off to any number of people. Probably like half the music industry
Yeah.
is on the roster for this one. We could challenge anybody we want.
Would you start it off?
You want me to start it off?
Yeah,
Okay.
do
Mine is Andromeda at 129. Let me just like play it for you, and then I'll bring up the lyric.
Take it outside cold and ghosting out with jet lag. I took it to the right man. Took it all back. When the cards were closing, it was Bobby Grayson. I know that. I put it to the right man. He put it back.
Okay, so here's the lyrics. Outside, cold and ghosting, out with jet lag. I took it to the right man, took it all back. When the courts were closing, it was Bobby gracing. I know that. A bullet to the right man. He pulled it back. Like, what the fuck are you saying, Damon? Who's Bobby Gracie? What court? What are you getting prosecuted for?
It's 2D, dude.
And
Murdoch frame
you're
2D.
right. Yeah,
or
maybe
something.
that's what. But it was Bobby Gracing. He doesn't mention Bobby Gracing ever again. I don't think Bobby Gracing is a character. Not that I know.
You ever looked it up? Is it a real person?
No, I haven't. Let me look.
There you go. dude.
I know, it's like this huge singer.
Bobby Gracing.
A big like criminal or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense, and the rest of it's just filler. It just feels like a filler lyric. Going to the courts, I give it to the right man, a bullet to the right man. He gave it back. Like, it just means nothing at all.
It's like very detective story kind of deal.
Yeah.
First thing I looked up, Bobby Gracing, and it says it's about drugs, obviously.
Duh.
Yeah, so
I don't
no
know how
idea.
much drugs they do, but it's definitely
It's one guy.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
One guy and four
He
personalities.
He
Dude.
does He does enough drugs for all four personalities.
yeah, true, yeah.
Each one of them gets their own drug.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
exactly.
and Murdoch's addicted to meth, and
Yeah.
Noodle likes pills. Russell just blazes.
Yeah,
Russ is weed for sure.
yeah, absolutely. Dude. All right, so that's my Are We Human. What about yours, Josh?
I have Valley of the Pagans at 145. This goes to Mr. Beck.
Kind of fingers inside and find the eyes. Get right starts with the logo on the mind. It's so delightful, it's so insightful, it's so frightful. Yeah, feeling it every single fucking day. Yeah. It's time to party, it's time to party. It's Valley where you wake up every beautiful day.
Yeah, it's just more like of the. I know Beck probably wrote these lyrics for sure. You know, he's very like goofy, but it's more like just hodgepodge sort of goofy stuff. You know,
It's almost like they're not writing about anything. And it's just like, all right, hey, just like improv, go ahead and like get up there and do something. He's like, all right, it's time to party every day. And
yeah, I
it's
mean,
like,
I feel like I was saying, he books these people in advance, and then when they're in the studio, he's like, all right, just whatever you want, you know, I'm just gonna sample it, I'm just gonna like chop it up, or I have this beat, just sing whatever you want over it, you know.
ugh, yeah.
And that doesn't
make for good songwriting.
No.
It makes for very weak
Stew
songwriting.
just a little bit, please. Simmer.
Yeah. Show them like the notes to like what you want to do for the album, for like the lore, and be like, just, you know, like talk about fucking giant whales or something. I don't know.
We need more Gorillaz movies. Like, he needs to pull this in, because as I think you mentioned it earlier, as like albums consecutively listening to it, I listened to everything like twice. You know, I've been listening to the others for a long time, but they're just not too coherent. They're very inconsistent, and like he's saying that he made the album as, oh, Noodle made this, Murdoch made this, whatever. But it's also like, if someone's just listening to your music, it's like it's a bold move for sure to go in so many different directions.
Yeah, and to expect the like audience to follow. I think that's the thing. To make so many different changes and like the lineup. You know, because like at the end of the day, it is just one dude, but like it's a band that every album is just changing its sound and the people that it's collaborating with. So it's like you have to really love this one fucking guy like so much, you know, because like there's nothing else there. Like it's changing. It's a different band every single album.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about you, Ryan? What is your Are We Human, Are We Dancer award?
So I picked Last Living Souls from Demon Days.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Last Living Souls. And do you have any lyric on that?
I would say like maybe honestly anything, but like after the 30-second mark.
All right, cool.
Because the beginning part takes too long.
All right, here we go.
Sing a song, it doesn't sing, it grows. You know, are we the last living souls? Are we the last living souls? Are we the last to get away to a song another day? Or do we know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of just felt like he started with one line and then just kept trying to think of rhymes.
They say
Living souls. I feel so old.
Yeah.
Do what you're told.
It feels like a filler song. Like he just needed to fill the album. Or something.
It's good. I mean, it's like, it's not a terrible song,
musically,
you know,
yeah.
but there were definitely other bops on that song or on that album.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was like just the lyrics. The song is musically, it sounds good. It's just the lyrics were boring.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Just like a note to every songwriter out there, we're listening. Like we're actually listening now.
Wow, dude.
We're on your ass,
And like
songwriters.
you can't get away with this anymore. Like you have to fucking start writing songs that make sense.
Oh my god.
You know?
Wow, dude.
No more passes anymore.
Geo against
Yeah.
The industry, dude.
Intro, verse, chorus, bridge. That's it.
That's it, dude. No experimentation.
Yeah.
keep it 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
3 chords.
Please keep it short.
Yeah, I do love a short song. We've been called out online, and I will stand for that fact. I do like short songs.
I like short songs.
Sorry, guys.
Dude.
Yeah, I can fuck with a long one, but yeah.
Why don't you waste your life doing something better than listen to a 10-minute song?
Yeah. I'm trying to game.
Yeah. Try to grind here. Passive income.
Yeah.
Are we waiting on Leon's Are We Human?
Yeah. So I didn't do an Are We Human, but I just thought this was interesting about this song. Is November Has Come. Is a song I selected. They give credit for all their collaborators, and this song has MF Doom and nothing says it, you know?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I was like,
Yeah, dude.
Why is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I think it has to do with maybe like their first 2 albums, they don't really have the features really like distinctly on the title.
They don't.
Right.
And
Really?
then past that, they do.
Well, because
right?
I think the idea is that even the collaborators are fictional.
Right.
Yeah.
So like MF Doom is like a spirit inside of Russell, the character.
Yeah.
Which is why, that was another thing, because like there was another on like the first album where like there's like a Spanish singer and like they don't credit him at all, and I was like, well, he's not in the Gorillaz.
Yeah.
Like who is this man?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't say his name, so it's like I don't know who this guy is. You know, I have to Google it.
I guess
The indignity of that.
jokes on me for not following the lore. Huh?
Yeah. But do you wanna play a certain part?
Yeah,
of it?
just anywhere in the part of the song. It's cool.
My guess is yes, you can. Like, can I kick it wicked? Lick a shot if you happy and you know it as you clap your hands to the thick snot of a poet flowing. Rope a pen and I'm in. Cope hymen, dope a rhyming, more worth than the whole diamond.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Yeah.
him, dude.
That line was dope.
Yeah.
But I was listening to I was like, wait, this sounds really familiar. Like, this voice sounds really familiar. And I was like, who is this? And I was like, why don't they credit him? Because I started from the top to the bottom.
Right.
I started the newest album to the.
Oh, so you did Song Machine first?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
went in reverse on this one.
Whoa, reverse order.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay.
So like I started off with albums that they credit everybody, and I'm like, huh.
Some shade to MF Doom or something. But
Yeah,
no,
seriously,
I
they
think
fucked
just,
up.
Just the lore.
But I thought it was like maybe some label thing, like he couldn't be on there for a label, but it's just like,
Yeah.
Who
rival
knows?
label, you know.
Another big drug guy.
Yeah.
Psychedelics guy.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Allegedly.
Is it allegedly?
I don't know, just some fucking.
Yeah.
Well, because I
We don't
know
wanna fuck with his estate.
him and Madlib, like MF Doom, did like an interview where he was like, "Yeah, that's all unmastered. Like we were just in his apartment doing shrooms and like hanging
Okay.
out." Yeah. So
Okay,
so
so
yeah.
allegedly. Okay, so now we're moving on to the Hidden Gems Award. This is a positive. This is your like second favorite, a song that you rediscovered or discovered for the first time listening through this discography. So it's just like a good song. Doesn't have to be the best or whatever. But
Yeah.
I there were so many songs that I wanted to pick. Like there are a lot of good songs.
Yeah.
I can't say this band sucks, but like you know.
I heard one, and this is the first award that I awarded it.
Really?
Which one is it?
Yeah, White Flag.
White Flag.
I like the maybe 30 seconds into the intro. It's such a crazy song. And it's so good. Off of a Plastic, what was it? Beach? Yeah, Plastic Beach.
Yeah.
That's that one? Yeah, right.
Look, yo, no castaway, no survivor. I ain't lost and this ain't shipwrecked. I feel small in this big wide world, and mommy ain't said, honey, I shrunk the kids yet. I ain't Jesus, but I'm walking on water. There's no bombs here.
Yeah, dude, it has nothing with no Gorillaz are in this, and it's such a banger.
Yeah.
The tabla drums are just my shit, dude. I love tabla drums. Those like little small like finger ones, those super tight,
okay.
like that super tight, almost snare like.
Uh-huh.
Those are like kind of like there's just like finger drums that they play with, like really.
The like wooden ones?
No, it's just like a little. It's a usually like it's just like a regular like almost like a fucking bongo.
Like a bongo, yeah.
But the
A
skin
long
on it,
bongo.
the skin on it's just so tight that you just like you can tap it like really lightly, and the people play with their thumbs. They usually do it with like a sitar. They play along to sitars.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's like ragas, like Indian songs. The ragas they have a tabla and a sitar usually accompany each other.
Okay.
Yeah, I just like the intro's sick, and then it's like an actual like classical.
Yeah, it's the National Orchestra for Arabic Music.
Yeah.
that plays
Damn.
along with them.
That's
yeah,
rad.
and then the dude comes in with the English, the Cockney fucking the Cockney rap is my favorite.
Yeah.
I love like grime stuff like that.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that
Yeah,
one.
and that came out of nowhere after like Snoop Dogg being like, "You're welcome to the album." Hey, this is the album. For like a minute, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then this came on, and I was like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I like this."
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Ryan? What's your hidden gem?
So mine is actually from the first album, self-titled one.
Okay.
Latin Simone.
Yeah.
Lan Simone.
Yeah, the lyrics don't start until like 20 seconds in.
Okay.
If you wanna survive, get up sunlight in your life. Everything falling out the sky on top of you. Now what you do? Set yourself up now.
I'm wondering if there's a different version. So the reason I picked that one was the version I listened to was entirely in Spanish.
Oh, hold on. Let me find that one. Because I also remember that one, too.
That sounds like Radiohead a lot.
A little, yeah.
Let's see. Hold on.
Maybe the piano
this is the
part
version
to
you're
it.
talking about. Hold on, here we go. My bad.
Ilumina tu vida. Todo el cielo apretándote. Dime qué harás. Enfréntalo. Ilumina ese amor antes que se vaya. Algo siempre.
Why record an English version?
Yeah.
Why?
Translate?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like, I'm
'cause
gonna
I
play
think-
in the States.
Dude, his voice cannot like get to that point where these guys hit that song.
Yeah.
at, you know what I mean?
That's what I like about this song is like it's an actual Latin artist. Like
Yeah.
I don't remember who the collab is. 'cause
Yeah,
it's
they
one
don't
of the
credit him on
untitled
that
ones,
one.
but
Yeah.
Damn.
What's the name of the
it's
song?
dope as fuck.
Latin Simone. ¿Qué pasa contigo?
Yeah.
In parentheses. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all of our hidden gems.
I got a gem.
Oh, you got one more.
I got
Hell
a
yeah.
gem.
Thank you.
Dude, first official forget. Yeah,
Actually, wait.
we usually skip Leon.
And I'm also next too. I haven't done mine either. I don't know
Damn.
what the fuck I'm thinking.
All right, mine is To Binge off of Plastic Beach.
That's also mine.
What? That's a good one.
Whoa. Hello.
Minute Flat is where I have it.
Minute flat. Okay. Here we go. Let's see.
Oh shit.
What?
The guy who sings that song is the guy from Buena Vista Social Club.
Oh
Cuban,
shit!
yeah.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah. He died in 2005. So when did that song come out?
This
was
is the
first
first album.
Yeah, so
so,
like 99ish, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dang.
What's his name?
It's Ibrahim Ferrer.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of him before too. That's
Yeah.
like why I like that song. I recognize the voice.
Buena Vista
Yeah,
Social Club is
exactly.
like a famous Cuban. What do you call that
musical
music?
group.
Yeah,
Ensemble.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So this is To Binge featuring Little Dragon. And when I heard it, I was like, who is this Little Dragon? You know,
Yeah.
like, was Spyro?
Spyro, dude.
He got Spyro for 2 minutes.
Featuring Spyro?
Just don't know if I could roll into the sea again. Just don't know if I could do it all again. She said it's true.
Gio, just picking a song that sounds like shit that you make, dude.
What?
Come on. It sounds good. It
You don't
sounds
like that
cute.
song?
It's good, but I'm saying like the keyboard part at the end of that sounds like a very like
It's just cute.
Yeah. That one's. I'm kind of
keyboards.
surprised that wasn't like more of a single, because Melancholy Hill probably
Yeah.
just overshadowed.
It's
all of
it's
that,
a it's
but-
a mid tempo type song too. It's not like it doesn't go anywhere really. Like there's not like a drum part that kicks in or anything. Like it
Exactly.
just kind of chills in
drum.
that little zone.
If I remember, it's kind of short, right?
It's pretty short
Yeah.
too. Yeah, it's like what 3 minutes, 3 minutes 55 seconds.
Oh, okay. But they have a lot of songs that kind of feel like interludes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
100%.
Short ones that are just kind of like from
White
one
light.
song to the other one. Yeah.
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 They're good. I don't know. This song I would like in Plastic Beach. I didn't really like Plastic Beach that much, but this one was like one of them where I was like, oh, this is sweet, you know?
Yeah.
And
that's a
maybe
good
I'm
one.
gonna listen to Little Dragon. Maybe I'll check her out because
Well, they're
her
on
voice is
Empire
cute.
Ants too, and that's on Fucking Rules too.
Okay,
That's a good one.
2 for 2. Snoop Dogg is 0 for 3.
Yeah. Sorry, bud.
Sorry, Snoop. Okay, so that's our hidden gems. Now we're going into a little negative territory. I think after this, it's nothing but bad ones.
Yeah.
So we're
on
going
a
to
downhill.
the Kurt Cobain Repeat Offender Award. A
I
song.
think on this one we picked the same one too, but I also have a backup.
Okay.
Once you
I
start,
have 2 songs too.
Oh, shit.
Should we just say it at the same time? See who says
Yeah.
I know which one is my first one.
All right, you go first then.
Is White Light.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
my second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. What's your second one?
My second one is Circle of Friends.
Huh.
That is mine. But that's also my second one. I have a first one. As
Whoa.
well.
This one was for me hard to pick because like their first album is in the earlier 2000s, late 90s, so there's a lot of repetition in pop.
Yes.
But I picked the two songs that I felt like were very egregious about it, like they were just saying it over and over really quickly.
So you want to do White Light?
Play a little bit of that too. We were both kind of.
You can pick anywhere.
Yeah.
It's two different lines.
All right, I'll go in like a minute in. Here we go. Okay, so white light, alcohol.
Those are the two.
That's pretty much all he says, right?
Nice and repetitive.
Yeah, so that was your number one, Ryan. What was your number one, Leon?
Sex Murder Party.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Sex Murder
That was
Party.
like my third one.
Okay. Do you have time for that or anytime?
Anytime, baby.
All right, here we go.
Sex murder party. 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 Sex murder party.
You know, doesn't sound like a cool party, but the music sounds pretty good.
Made my
That
nipples
sounds
hard.
like another
Yeah.
one that's like one of those that sounds like a parody song
Yeah.
like that Lonely Islands would make.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Like what a praying mantis type of party, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so what's your Kurt Cobain Repeat Offender Award, Josh?
I have Strange Times. I just hate that like little trailing thing. It's already such a weird song. The like keyboard that trails in the back the whole time. I just drive me
okay.
crazy.
Okay.
130.
Spin around.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That arpeggiator kind of kills me.
Fucking Robert. Why Robert Smith too? You know him.
He's working
too.
on a noise album.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad for him.
Gorillaz inspired him.
Yeah. So I want to do Circle of Friends because I know that was your second pick, and that's also my pick. Circle of Friends. That's all they say. Circle love, circle love.
There's like one alternative line, like a minute and a half in, but I think other than that, it's just Circle of Friends.
Yeah.
It's fucking lying, Geo, dude.
Yeah. Sorry. Here's Circle of Friends.
Circle love, circle love, circle love, a circle of friends. Circle love, circle love, circle love, a circle of friends. Circle love, circle love, circle love, a circle of friends. Circle love, circle love, circle love, a circle of
I don't know why it reminds me of the Donda chant.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Some Kanye West Donda shit.
Yeah. Dude, where's that collab?
Donda.
I stole from him, dude.
He'll be on the stem player, the Gorillaz.
Yeah. Circle
Can
of
we-
Friends and the stem player.
Can we all just like put our money together and get a stem player?
I mean, they're not
I-
expensive, right?
Yeah, I think
Are
they're
they not?
$200.
Yeah,
or
they're not
something
that
like
expensive.
Whoa.
Pretty
Okay.
cool, dude.
That's kinda
honestly,
cool.
I mean,
okay.
like if you're like
It's a
DJing
gimmick.
and like you have stuff. I don't know.
If that's the only way I can listen to the Kanye album, I'm getting myself a stem player.
How do I support you, King?
That's all they're thinking about is money, 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 money. So, okay, that's the Kurt Cobain Repeat Offender Award. There's so many other songs, though. Like,
Yeah.
I think we all have multiple alternate songs we could choose.
I'm surprised no one put Dare.
Yeah, Dare is just
Dare.
The whole same thing.
That's just too good of a song.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a banger.
Hillbilly Man.
Billy, man.
it's funny is I almost picked Hillbilly Man because I like the first half of it, but then they're just like they get into this weird.
Hillbilly
Yeah.
Man. It's like, ugh.
And I think that's the album where they were on the road writing it on the iPad. So he's just like, oh man, fucking Americans.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Stop spying. Like,
Dude, Seattle Yodel on that.
Terrible.
Oh yeah, at the very end. Just as a joke, that was almost my hidden gem. It's just him yodeling into his iPhone.
What's happening in the lore during that
Dude,
part?
yeah. Well, okay, so I mean, these are all songs we're clowning on. Let's get to a song that we want to clown on so bad that
We give it an award.
yeah, we give it an award. We send it to fucking Mars.
Get it out of here.
This is a
This is
song,
it.
the most skippable song, a song that you truly never want to hear again. That you would suggest that everybody doesn't listen to. Hopefully, we can make a Change.com petition
For your health.
For your health, yeah.
for mental health's sake. We have to delete this song from the internet.
Yeah. Call the, like, Skippables Gestapo if you hear it
Yeah.
out in the wild.
Call
Here's Gio's number.
Yeah, the secret police will disappear them.
call Al Gore to take it off the internet, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I would say my pick is more not because of how much I disliked it, but more of a how much I think it's an unnecessary song to exist.
That's even better. Yeah, if you just want to blink it out of existence and just say like, "Hey, this never happened." It's not a terrible song. I just wish that like they never went into the studio that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a little butterfly effect.
Just put a
that
hit
type
on
of
it.
thing.
Just put a hit on the song.
Yeah.
That's almost kind of worse, too, because it's like, I don't even, like, find it interesting enough to hate it. It's just like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to skip this fucking
It's just
song.
boring. and
Yeah.
it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your...
So
situation?
mine is.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Yeah, we can go. We can do it first.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like mine is the most skippable song of the most skippable album,
Nice.
which is the D sides. There's not a
Oh,
lot
I
of
didn't
good
hear it.
songs in the D sides, but
Mm.
I picked People on the D sides. Mostly because the part that I dislike about it, I would say, is that it's kind of just the music from Dare with different lyrics.
Okay. All right. So it's just like, why do it if you already
Yeah,
did it,
and
you
it's
know?
where he speaks more intelligibly than he does in Dare, and
It's
it's just
Dare.
like, I don't
Yeah.
care about the lyrics.
Yeah, that's why it's on the D side.
Now
It
that I
is
know what
Dare.
you're saying, I don't want to listen.
Yeah. Turns out he's very problematic when you can understand him. Here's People.
Your body, yeah, if you get it on side, you'll be taking a dip, you'll be loving our love, but you don't know why. It's the time of the day, so whenever it's ours, your heart isn't there, so you might as well say, I know it, I got it, but I know that time will set me together. People, everybody, people, everybody make it.
Feels so much
Hell no.
like feels so much like Blur though.
Yeah.
Wow, that is straight up just the Dare production, and then just like him, Damon, just singing over it.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage. No, like,
Garbage.
come on now. Let the guy who did the feature, and he carried the entire song. The only reason why the song is good is for that like Slavic dude who couldn't pronounce words right, and like Damon's like, yeah, let me do a crack at it, and it's like, oh, it sucks, Damon. He's like, I just put it on the D sides. Who cares? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a great pick because it should not exist.
Yeah.
Keep that on the hard drive, Damon.
Imagine that's the part that he thought was going to be released.
Yeah. Where's my verse?
Dude, Murdoch double-crossed him again.
Yeah.
Throwing the other edit.
All right. So, what about you, Leon? What's your most skippable song?
Hallelujah Money. Anywhere in it. Anywhere you want it. Bad.
Off of Humans.
All go into space.
Thank you, my friend, for trusting me. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, money. Hallelujah, money. Hallelujah, money.
That just sounds like it's a song about how he felt knowing how well this album would do.
Yeah.
It's all collaboration.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It's like, trust me. It's like,
Yeah.
thank you for trusting me. This album's gonna make money.
Big.
Yeah, exactly. Don't
got
worry.
Elton John.
Hallelujah.
Dude just listened to a lot of
John.
Nat King Cole and was like, yeah, dude, just sing that shit like Nat.
Yeah. Hallelujah. Yeah. Not a good take.
Should've got-
Benjamin Clementine.
Should have got Danzig on that one. That would have been better.
Oh my god.
Hallelujah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
There's like I wanted to make an award that I won't even mention, but just bring it out there, everybody. Stop collaborating. If you're in a band, if you're in a band, dude.
No artistic
Stop
freedom.
collaborating.
No, don't collaborate. Yeah. Oh,
Damn,
man.
you're some
That's
strict. You saw
hilarious.
some strict fucking music rules, dude.
Dilettante.
Yeah.
I just feel that it's cheating if you have a full album that's every song is collaborating. Like it's
You're just jealous. He has a lot of
cheater.
friends, dude.
Maybe it could be like the Gorillaz Clout Chasing Award or
Yeah.
something. You know?
Yeah.
Like he's
I don't know why I was gonna call it the Dumb and Dumber 2 award.
yeah.
what? What?
For like 20 years, those dudes refused to do a sequel because they didn't like working together, and the only reason they did was to make money.
That's so
Oh,
dope.
fuck.
That's
Yeah.
so dope. I was gonna call it the Too Many Cooks Award.
Yeah,
There's
that's right.
just too many people in the band. Just kick them out. Kick Damon out, dude. Honestly, he's,
Yeah,
he's
true.
the one bringing everybody in. Okay, so what's your most skippable song, Josh?
I chose Hollywood. I just thought it was like corny. I've got 17 seconds in, and yeah, I didn't like it.
Hollywood featuring Snoop Dogg. Yeah,
I think this is the third one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I said, where the beautiful people at? Beautiful people, clap your hands. Yeah. Freaky people, clap your hands. Geeky people, clap your hands. Everybody, clap your hands.
They try to do like that G-funk stuff and that, you know?
Yeah. I was gonna say the last couple albums really hit me hard. I was like, oh, this is like First You Gotta Shake the Gate. Like this
Yeah.
is like the last Funkadelic album.
Yeah.
Where it was just like, George is doing as much as he can do, but like not doing a lot, and everybody else is like really picking up the slack. And like that's cool.
But George is old. This guy's like...
Yeah.
True.
This guy's doing it by design.
Did they collab? I don't think so.
I don't. Yeah, I
No.
not that I've seen. I didn't see any featuring George Clinton, dude. Yeah, thank God.
He's like,
Good
Gorillaz.
shit, George. Good shit, George. Hold out.
He knows who's funky.
Hold the fucking line, George.
Got the funk, kid.
Yeah, and then Snoop Dogg doesn't do anything to save it.
Yeah,
Don't even want to show you that verse. It's not. It's like not even that long too.
No.
I feel like whenever he's like on a cameo doing like a verse, like it's truly like him doing like, let me do like 2 bars for you.
It's
Like, I don't
expensive
want
studio
to
time.
do 16 bars. I want to do like 4 bars.
He's like, drop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
You can sample that one.
We're on a
That's on.
plastic beach.
That's on me.
I'm gonna reach. That's all he says.
Yeah.
He's like, who's that person that does a lot? He's like the Sam Jackson of music collabs.
Yeah.
He's just in there for like a second, and he dips out.
3,000, features for Snoop Dogg. Half of them are probably okay.
Yeah, he's contract.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
coming back
maybe,
for another one.
we might do Snoop Dogg one day. That'd be really fun. Because he has like enough albums to where like he probably wrote some terrible rhymes. He probably like not even like in the misogynist like terrible way, but just poorly written like bad goofy shit. That'd be really fun to get into.
Yeah.
But before we do, I want to hit you with my most skippable award. The song that I think should go to Mars. This song is Left Hand Suzuki Method.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. My thing is, I was listening to this and I was thinking like, okay, this is one guy, this is the first album, he's writing it by himself, and like, this is the most like white boy like hip hop beat that you could make. It's so shitty.
It's royalty free.
It's like, I honestly don't understand like how he could be proud enough to put this on the album.
Wow.
I don't understand it, but yeah, so Left Hand Suzuki Method, like only a white boy could find a groove to this track. Like it is so like funky, and like not funky in a good way, like asymmetrical kind of funky. Here we go.
You hate it so much?
It's like a English folk music.
Yeah.
That's
With
so
like
funny.
the like hip hop drums.
He's just like getting down.
and like
I
the
remember-
bass. Dum-dum.
I forgot about this song, but I was listening to this song today, and I was like getting food with my dad, and I was like, this song would be it would actually be kind of dope if they just didn't have that fucking violin.
Yeah.
It's royalty free. He knew he was gonna get the queen up on it. Like, yeah, it's his way to the top.
Like a public domain.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be like putting a happy
this
birthday
song.
in it.
Gorillas.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's like the last track off of the first album.
Yeah.
So it's like easy, leave it off. You know? Skip it. Don't make it, don't write it, don't produce it. Or if you're going to do that, maybe have like a better sampler to do collaborate on that one. You know, like get somebody who's like a hip hop producer to do the music for you.
Maybe he was just learning violin on his 4-track, and he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna play violin. I'm gonna throw it on this freaking thing.
It's
like,
terrible.
I did so well in, what's that one, the flute that he plays in Clint Eastwood?
I don't know.
The like electric piano flute thing. I don't know what that
A melodica.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like, I want to show him what else I can. He might as well have played like a recorder.
Yeah.
Wow. So I think we all chose different songs.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all chose them for good reasons, though.
Yeah.
Let's send them fucking all to Mars.
Let's
dude.
go. Let's go.
We packed enough space. We threw out some of the seats. We're gonna have standing room only on this rocket ship to Mars. Murdoch's gonna fly it. He's the pilot.
It sounds like a music video.
Yes.
It's a suicide mission.
Holy shit. Okay, so we've gone through their entire discography, 7 albums.
Oh yeah, we didn't even list them off. Here, let's do that really quick.
7 full albums.
Full fucking albums. Whoop.
Spanning from like 99 to 2020.
Yeah, Gorillaz, Demon Days, Plastic Beach, The Fall, Humans, The Now Now. We didn't even talk about The Now Now too much. That was super forgettable.
Dude. The snooze.
Yeah, throw that one on the ship too.
Yeah, the
let's
entire
go to
album.
Mars.
Just fucking...
And then Song Machine Season 1, Strange Times. Yeah.
Thank God Season 2 has not come out by the time we recorded this, guys.
He's recording it right now, him and Kanye, dude.
Yeah.
Him and 4 STEM players.
Is Season 2 called Noriega Season?
I don't get that.
Great joke.
Yeah. One of our listeners is busting.
Yeah,
dude.
they're laughing their ass off right now. Noriega.
Neon you slay.
Slay. Okay, so final question. This is a serious one. Is Gorillaz as a whole, is their discography skippable? Let's have Ryan go last.
Okay.
I know you're the big fan. I'll go first. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They're a singles band. Like, listening to the albums, I was unimpressed. And every time I got to a new album, I was like, oh, here we go. You know, like, I was not looking forward after Demon Days. I was like, this is a downward spiral. Felt like Trent Reznor.
You went down Melancholy Hill on that one?
I did. And yeah, I don't know. There are songs that I will listen to separate from the albums that maybe are worth something, but like I can't recommend this to anybody. Like, this is not a band that I'd be like, oh, you gotta check out Gorillaz. They rock. Like, never is gonna come out of my mouth.
But is that like consistent throughout their entire like discography? Because I'm doing a soft skip as well. You know, like everything past Plastic Beach, I couldn't even have given a shit about. Jack Black, no offense.
Yeah.
But like, you did not need to be in that freaking music video.
I don't think he even adds anything to the music.
No,
he's
he's
just in the
just-
video.
Dancing with big ol' eyes.
I'll skip.
Skip too.
Skip.
It's all over the fucking place, and I don't want to watch a cartoon to like keep up with it.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Gotta read the
it's not
comics.
consistent. Like, Gorillaz just doesn't have like a true sound. Like, what is the Gorillaz? Like, what do they sound like? If you could like try to explain that without being like, oh, they're a cartoon band. You know, like. So with that being said, I think all 3 of us skip. What about you, Ryan?
I would say, like, I do kind of agree for the most part. I would say that there's a lot of songs, especially in the early albums, but I think also in the later ones, that were overshadowed by what's considered their hits. Like, like a lot of people forget about Rockin' the House because it's literally right after Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tons of stipulations.
But I do agree that there's a lot, you know, there's more than I think people realize, but there's not enough to like save every album.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, some albums I'll just throw away. Like the Now, we didn't even bring it up once, you know?
Not
Just
a
toss it.
memorable, remarkable album. Not very good.
I think there was also one that we didn't mention. I forget what it's called, but it was
Fall?
a collab album. It might have been The Fall. They collabed with the Space Monkeys.
Oh. I'm
It
not
was
sure
like
if
a
we listened
weird
to that one.
reggae ska album.
Thank God we skipped that one.
Holy
oh my
shit.
God, that would have been all of our tracks from that album.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's interesting to think that this is like a conceptual band that is like inspiring people to start more interesting art kind of bands and projects. Like, that's cool. But like, I just feel like if it was 3 dudes with the same concept and they were the only ones making the music or something, you know, like just like a group of people that weren't every album like grasping at like celebrity cameos to jump on and like do some extra thing with them, like it would just make for a better band, you know, and a better experience as a whole.
And let's be real, the whole thing as a whole, looking at it objectively, it's a guy pretending to be 4 cartoon characters, booking a bunch of celebrities so he can pretend that he has friends.
Yeah. What a fucking loser.
He's miming.
Yeah, exactly. He's miming friendship.
He's been miming this entire time.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate mime.
Yeah.
He talks.
The Mime Hall of Fame.
Mime.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But there are some good songs.
Yeah.
There are some good songs. Can't deny it.
It goes to say too that like Ryan and myself like are, you know, skipping for the most part, but there are like things that are saving it. But again, we have 2 flat skippers right here.
Yeah.
So it seems like it's about 75% skippable,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. 25% is good though.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Get
Yeah.
into it. If you like, you know, British music and you like a million collaborations, if you like any artist, like just check to see if they've done a Gorillaz song.
Yeah,
like
true.
They might have.
Yeah, and I do also agree with something you said, I think, earlier on, which is that a lot of it is just coming from the lore. Like, even if you don't like the song, you'll watch the video, you'll pay attention to it because of how it connects later on.
There's that really cool music video that was shot not shot, but it's like a 3D. Yeah. The I don't know, Saturn something.
Yeah.
All my life.
Yeah. I really
that
like
one's
that
like
one.
3D. You can like walk around and like
Whoa.
yeah, or like move your phone and
Right,
sit all
right.
around.
Yeah.
You
VR
know?
shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're pioneers. That's cool. But not enough to save the band.
Yeah, Leon, for the listener at home, is just like
Sitting here stewing quietly.
Yeah, he's
It's like,
over it.
yeah.
Skipping.
Not agreeing with any of us on it. He said, I'm skipping it, and then just said, like, that's final word.
Yeah.
They can never give me back that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Leon, do you have a pro tip for the people?
Yeah,
at
pro
home?
tip for this band. So if you like the Gorillaz, you might just want to listen to his first band, Blur.
Yeah. Check out Blur.
Yeah,
Also
and
maybe
then
Radiohead. It sounds like.
what's up?
There was a few songs where you're like, this sounds like Radiohead.
Yeah, I know Radiohead too.
Yeah.
But Blur, and also just listen to, if you like the song that they collaborate with, just listen to that artist because it's mostly just collaborative songs.
That's probably what it is. Just listen to every band instead of them.
Yeah,
They-
I
they-
guarantee
play
The
Blue.
Cure. You'll like The Cure more than Gorillaz, whoever you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely everything after Plastic Beach. If you like it, it's because you like that person.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So, good pro tip. Let's do a little bit of Park Life.
yeah, Park Life with Blur.
Long marching. You should cut down on your pork life, mate. Get some exercise. All the people, so many people, and they all go hand in hand through their park life. You know what I mean?
Know what I mean?
But like you can see where he started already getting into the Gorillaz kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounded just like Dare. He did that song 3 fucking times. Guys.
And then, do you want to do show them a little bit of Bashi, right?
Not really. I mean, it's just like another guy that they collaborated with.
Don't
Yeah,
show it.
fuck 'em.
Gatekeep him.
Yeah.
They collaborated with this guy, and I don't know. I enjoyed this. Is one of my. This is on my my hidden gem. He was on my hidden gem. Just like this English rapper that I had never heard of, which I thought was interesting.
Okay.
I just think it's interesting the way they like the English rap. Just the cadence is way different.
Right.
It's kind of choppier.
Let's give him a little sample. Let's give him a little sample.
Okay.
Look, I don't smoke the reefer, nah.
Back in the day, Alizé was a creeper. I used to rock Patrick Cox and Ben Sherman like a geezer. I was a little man, chocolate boy, and the girls knew the sugar was sweeter. I see a body like, wow.
I used to rock Ben Sherman like a geezer. That's so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god.
It's just a whole different world. It's like hip hop in a whole different world. It's so weird. Like I don't understand half the shit they're saying, but it's like I don't know.
Look, straight up. First off, I do not smoke weed.
Yeah.
Let's get one thing straight. Never touch the reefer. I'm a geezer.
Yeah. Okay. Good pro tip. I like the gatekeeping just as like a initial response to wanting to share music, just like a professional would. So that concludes the awards. That concludes all of the segments. Ryan, thank you so much for bringing the Gorillaz to us. Yeah. What a wild discography. I did not expect this to be what they were gonna like be making, after Clint Eastwood and shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have a million things that you're doing. You're a co-host of a poppin' podcast, Isimo podcast. You're a comedian, right? You have your own TikTok. Well, where can our listeners find you?
Well, my social is at the Rian Reyes on most media apps. It's all one word. Except on Instagram, you add dots between the Ryan and Reyes. And then I'm also on YouTube and I'm on TikTok.
Yeah.
Follow him.
Also, with Ryan being our guest, we have completed the Isimo Triforce.
Yeah.
We've collected them all.
That's right. Yeah.
I feel like Ash Ketchum right now.
Of Isimo. It feels good to have gotten all three hosts. And Cream, No Doubt, and Gorillaz.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to listen to any of these bands. Don't remember how I chose No Doubt if I said skip on all of them.
Oh, don't worry. You flip-flop all the time.
I'll flip-flop on Gorillaz probably. I'll probably come back in a couple months and be like, dude, you fucking Plastic Beach? But yeah, it's so great having you. So great that you were able to come by, and hopefully we are able to find you and follow you everywhere. Follow us on YouTube as well, on Twitter. We're going to have one soon. TikTok. Instagram. The social media podcast zone like Spotify.
Yeah.
I think we're on like iHeartRadio and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Apple Pod, just like and comment, whatever.
Yeah, do whatever you want. And then like give us a rating. Yeah. That'd be nice.
Just even if it's like talking shit about me or whatever.
Talk about the Gorillaz.
Right. Yeah, go for Leon. Yeah. Please, everyone.
Any pro Phoenix people, come for me too. But that'll be it for the rest of us here at the Skippables podcast. Don't let the world skip you by.
Bye guys. See ya.
Bye.